It's Thursday in paradise. I went into class this morning. I'm not even going to get into it too much. The whole parking lot was shut down, 6 cars in line, so I drove over both cones. One of the cones stayed under the car. I dragged it all the way down there, backed into the spot, and left as they were running up to the car. So we took another ticket. I love that university. It's just so well thought out. And now I'm home. I haven't eaten yet. It's 2:30. I'm going to get some food. I'm going to try to catch up on some Better Call Saul. I was productive enough academically yesterday that I can afford to take some time off today. So welcome to Thursday. Last night it was very clear that this thing was running too slowly. So I adjusted the pendulum all the way up, still too slow. So I looked at the old movement and I figured out that the suspension plate for the pendulum was a lot longer. This is the one that was on the new movement. See how long it is? It comes all the way down past the rear casing. So I switched. I took the one from here and put it on there. It's just held in with a pin and a clip on top. And now the one that's on the clock right now ends about here. So that shortened up effectively the length of the pendulum by about 2 inches. Moved the pendulum weight down, and it's keeping much better time now. It's losing, it's gaining 4 seconds in an hour. So I'll just have to adjust the pendulum until it's perfect or close to perfect. So I don't know why they included, they're both made for 85 centimeter pendulums, so I don't know why they were different suspension plates. But anyways, that was hard to do with the movement in there because the chimes are right up against this back plate, so you have to slide the plastic thing off, and then that was totally out of beat. So I figured out if you just take this and push it a little bit to the left or right, take the pendulum off, and it should very quickly, tick without the weight of the pendulum on there. So it's in beat beautifully now and keeping better time. I called 5 or 6 watch places all over northeastern Ohio. None of them have those hands, so I just got them on eBay. I'll put new hands on when they arrive next week. You can just see the end of the hour hand there is a little marked up from trying to get it off since it was glued on before. So I'll get those hands fixed. And then there's I don't know why, if it's by design in the movement or if these hands, the bushings in them are just worn. The hour hand doesn't, or the minute hand doesn't have much play, but look at the hour hand. That's all play in the hour hand. So when it's on this side, it slides down a little bit, and it comes over here and it slides up a little bit. It's not a problem, really. It's just maybe the new hands will be a little tighter. But that's the update with that. Looks like we're going to get it fixed, or I will have it fixed in a week or so. And then the hour gongs are still a little too soon. Apparently you can adjust the placement of the hammers. I can't bend the actual hammers. I have to adjust the rod that it's on, so they're a second delayed or a half second delayed in comparison to the Westminster chimes on the right. So I don't know if I can do that or not. I'll look into it. I'll figure it out. There's not very much of this online. If not, it sounds fine the way it is, but I'll work on it. So I'm going to eat breakfast at 2:34. I'm going to have myself some freaking cereal because that's all I know how to make. And wake up, please. I don't know why new Macs don't do this. Like, this is a new Mac, but new ones software-wise don't do that. Mine, I let it fall asleep and it has to wake up and learn its name again before the screen comes on. So,
here's to that.
Talk to you guys later. Good morning, it's 2:05. I watched a couple episodes of Better Call Saul. I did a bunch of emails. I did a little bit of classwork. Went to Jimmy John's, got some subs for dinner, came back here, watched the Cavaliers blow out the Brooklyn Nets by 20 points. Quite the contrary to the ending of last Thursday's game against Brooklyn. They led the entire way and then got outscored 24-12 in the fourth quarter and lost to the Nets, the third worst team in the NBA behind the LA Lakers and Philadelphia 76ers. I was a lot more confident going into the playoffs last year. Cavaliers were full steam. There's been a lot of just inconsistent play this year. When they're playing well, they look just as good or better than last year. They're knocking shots down. They're playing some great defense, faster paced game. They look fantastic. But I think there's just a motivation problem where they'll get into a game, go down 20, and then just give up. Go down 5 and give up. And you can't do that in the playoffs. So I don't think it's going to be a deep playoff run like last year, but hopefully I'm wrong. So anyways, it's 2. I need to go up and finish today's emails and go to bed. Tomorrow's Friday. Joe's going to come over. We're going to go to lunch. We're going to check out the M5. If I walk in there and the engine's still in a million pieces, I'm just going to be like, now what? If we keep pushing this back, it's not going to be done by May 1st. I want that car back here 1 month from today. Today is April 1st right now. But I'm exhausted. My eyes hurt, so I'm gonna go up and get to bed tomorrow. I'll film in there, see what's going on with the engine, and that'll be it. So I'll talk to you guys on Friday. Hope your week went well. Good night.